Halo is a light-hearted adventure about genocide and religious wars. In this game, the Geneva Convention is a set of guidelines that you are meant to break in order to ensure the survival of the United Space Americans and the destruction of the British Islamic Caliphate, because they got some fucking oil and you're taking that shit home. Here you play as a Bible verse and must destroy all sorts of vile species such as worms and metal, African dogs, elites, and my personal favorite Goomba sacrifice, the grunts. I am reviewing a 20-year-old game because I spent my money responsibly, but please ignore that because we got some levels to gloss over and not pay that much attention to. We start with a series of corridors and it's not that interesting. The real game starts with you waking up in a mass grave of non-super soldiers, which, by the way, killed me too, not in the game, but in real life. You're tasked by Siri to go save the surviving Marines, but I have no patience, so I just murdered all of them from afar and completed the mission anyways because screw the rules, I'm dirt poor. In the next level you find out that the captain speaks Covenant, or the Covenant speaks whatever they speak in the future, probably Chinese-American English. They decide to go to the beach to play some half-naked volleyball, murder Jack Sparrow, and it's awesome. The next level is a really long and boring series of hallways where you drive a tank and go through the same corridors. But the next one is a masterclass of a video game level that has Dark Souls-like environmental storytelling, if you played on the original graphics, otherwise it's a very colorful swamp. The next level is an insane asylum where you spend 40 minutes killing space zombies and wondering why I still haven't done my taxes. Why have I not done my taxes? The next one is a little awkward. It went something like this. What the hell are you doing? If you put that in, you will activate Halo and destroy us all.
I missed the part where that's my problem, biznatch.
Why'd you call me a biznatch? The rest of the game are the delusions of Chief's brain before it dies, where he has to go through the same levels he's already played, except there's flood in it and he actually escapes, but the reality is now he's just some dust floating in space. The gunplay, as I've heard, was revolutionary at the time, and although murdering grunts with an assault rifle or pistol never gets old, the rest of the game gets very old, very fast. Most of this game isn't actually that impressive in comparison to whatever else you can play now, but the music really captures the imagination and sense of scale that the game wanted to portray. At least I hope the vision wasn't to copy-paste the same room over and over again, because that shit was not fun. In a lot of ways, this game was a prototype, a sliver of an idea that the devs probably seriously actually wanted to make. I played through this game twice in a week because I'm a moron that accidentally changed his OBS settings, but the game didn't crash on me once like some other games I play. Why is this game so well polished? Oh right, it came out in an era where games had to actually work on release, plus it's a PC port. I don't want to like this game because it was released 20 years ago and that would make me old and therefore cringe. Actually, you know what? Here's your arbitrary score for a 20-year-old video game. I don't want to appear basic, so this is the only score I'm going to give the game, and I refuse to elaborate on it for any reason. Now, if you excuse me, I got a bottle of vodka and that bitch ain't gonna drink itself, so bye-bye.